Let's talk about citizen-led ballot initiatives, because Utah lawmakers are attempting to make passing certain types of those measures much more difficult. So the Utah Constitution says there are two ways that you can pass laws. Every year, Utah lawmakers consider and pass hundreds of pieces of legislation. Last year, it was well over 500 bills that they passed. The other way is for citizens to propose a ballot initiative, get it on the ballot, and then have it passed in an election. But getting an initiative on the ballot has become increasingly hard over the years. Right now, you have to collect hundreds of thousands of signatures. You have to meet certain signature goals in 26 of the state's 29 Senate districts. There are extremely tight deadlines. Then the initiative has to get a majority at the ballot box. That's why since 1952, only 26 ballot measures have qualified for the ballot, and just 7 have passed. There are 2 bills currently winding through the legislature. These bills would make it so that any ballot initiative that results in a tax hike, whether it's a new tax or increased taxes, would require a 60% vote at the ballot box, not the simple majority that other initiatives need. Lawmakers say that there should be a heightened threshold for a citizen initiative if it is going to raise taxes, because they want to make sure that it's good policy for the state. They keep raising the specter of out-of-state special interests coming into Utah and putting these initiatives on the ballot and completely changing the state. Given the number of initiatives that have made the ballot and been approved over the past 70 odd years, that's not happening, but it's a convenient scare tactic that they like to use in order to justify making the initiative process harder and harder. It's not even clear that lawmakers need to set a 60% threshold for ballot initiatives that raise taxes, because they have the ability to just overhaul, override, gut change anything that voters pass. You remember they did that back in 2018. That year, voters approved 3 ballot measures that legalized medical cannabis, expanded Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act, and established an independent redistricting commission. Before those even had a chance to take effect, lawmakers completely changed them, even going so far as to gut the independent redistricting bill. So they could simply change any proposal approved by voters that raised taxes. But that really doesn't seem to be the point. Setting the threshold for approval of these kinds of ballot initiatives would have a chilling effect. Why would you even try to put something on the ballot when you know that you don't need a simple majority? You need to get 60% of voters to sign on. That will most likely be the practical effect of these pieces of legislation.